gets. Now by applying the logic of a binary to gray code conversion, this is a truth table of the binary numbers 0 to 15 and their conversion into the gray code. Now let's take again one revision. Suppose I have some that is 0 triple 1. This is a binary value and I want to convert this into the gray code. Now to convert the binary value into the gray code, keep MSB as it is and perform XOR operation of the next bits with its previous bit. 0 1, the answer is 1. Then perform XOR operation 1 1, the answer is 0. Then perform XOR operation of 1 1, the answer is 0. That is 0 1 here. 0 1 0 0. This is the gray. Now once we'll get the truth table, then it is very easy to find out the expression for G0, G2 and G3. Now for G0, G1, G2 and G3, we'll use a K-map to identify the expression. Now first we'll try for the G0. Now it is four variables given in the binary number and we are converting into the gray code. So we are going to use 4 variable K-map. Now in 4 variable K-map, the inputs are B3, B2, B1 and B0 and the output is G0, G1, G2 and G3. Now for a G0, the output is G0. Now the column G0 we are going to plot onto the K-map. Now again we know that this is my M0 bit, M1, 2, 3, M4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. Now in this truth table, the rows of a G0, G1, G2 and G3 are representing the cells of a K-map as M0 to M15. Now it is very easy to plot the G0 and G1, G2, G3 onto the K-map. So simply the cells of a K-map we are going to fill with the value 0, 1, 1 and so on. Now after plotting the G0 onto the K-map, now my K-map will look like this. 0, 1, 0, 1. Then 0, 1, 1, 0. Then 0, 1, 1, 0. Then 0, 1, 1, 0. Now after plotting the G0 onto the K-map, now we'll try for the grouping. Now when we'll go for a grouping, first we'll try for the octets. Then we'll try for the chord. Then we'll go for the pairs. Now here in this K-map, the octet is not possible. Now we'll go for the chords. Yes, possible. Now this will be my first. Similarly, this will be my second chord. Now we'll identify the expressions representing by the first and the second groups. Now the expression representing by the group 1. Now the group 1, horizontally all the variables will lost. Vertically the expression will be B1 and B0 bar. Plus the group number 2 is representing the horizontally all terms will lost. Vertically the terms will be B1 bar and B0. Now the G0 is representing the expression B1 B0 bar plus B1 bar B0. Now again we know the formula. A bar B plus AB bar is nothing but A XOR B. Now by using this law, now we can rewrite the expression like this. B1 XOR B0. And this is the expression representing by the G0. Now similarly, we'll find out the expression for a G1. Now after plotting the G1 column as output onto the K-map, now my K-map will look like this: 0, 0, 1, 1, then 1, 1, 0, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0, 0, 1, 1. Now first we'll try for the octet. Octet is not possible. Then we'll try for the chord. Yes, chord is possible. This will be my first chord and this can be my second chord. Now we'll find out the expression representing by these two groups. Now the group number 1, this is my group number 1, let's say for example, and this is a group number 2. Now group number 1 is representing the values like this. Horizontally, the common variables are B2. Vertically, the common variables are bar. B2, B1 bar plus. The group number 2 is representing horizontally common variable B2 bar and vertically common variable is B1. Now the expression representing by G1 is B2 B1 bar plus B2 bar B1. Now again we know that A bar B plus AB bar is nothing but A XOR B. So my expression is represented like this, B2 XOR B1. And this is the expression representing by G1. B3. Now when we'll find out all the expressions for a G1, G2, G0 and G3, now our next task is realize and design the converter by using the different gates. Now here the XOR operation is performing, so we are going to use the XOR gate. Now the inputs are B0, B1, B2 and B3 and output is G0, G1, G2 and G3. So we'll take the common inputs B0, B1, B2 and B3. The inputs I am going to represent like this. Now we'll first implement the G0. Now for G0, the XOR operation is performed for the inputs B1 and B0. Now B1 is the first input and the second input, which is nothing but the B1, B0, and the output is giving B1 XOR B0, which is nothing but the G0. After implementing the expression G1, now my circuit will look like this. The inputs are B2 and B1. First input is B2 and second input is B1. Output is B2 XOR B1, which is nothing but the G1. Similarly for a G2, output is B3 and B2. The first input is B3 and second input is B2, giving the output as B3 XOR B2, which is nothing but the G2. And G3 is nothing but a B3. Now B3 as it is a G3. It is the B3. This is the logic circuit of binary to gray code converter.